Hey guys, ZoëTwoDots here for some more Pokemon Go goodness. As you're probably aware, Mewtwo still isn't really a thing for EX raids or in Australia or I don't know, everyone's getting it except for us. There was one round of Mewtwo's that came out a few weeks ago in Australia, and there were semi-rural parts of Australia got to do Mewtwo raids. I unfortunately was not lucky enough to do one of those raids, but one of our good friends in the Pokemon Go community, Axel, was able to. So he's pretty local to us and he's part of our Newcastle raid group. He was very generous and recorded his screen and his Mewtwo experience, so I wanted to share that with you guys today. So in the absence of me ever getting it, dang raid pass. This is probably the closest we're going to get to Mewtwo in Australia on my channel. So thank you so much, Axel, for taking this footage, and take it away, Mewtwo. So I figure I should actually probably talk to this video, otherwise it's a little bit of a cop-out for me and a pretty easy video, just to whack someone else's footage in and just let it roll. So I'm going to just have a chat with you guys about the Mewtwo raids. So since actually recording, oh, I like the black logo, that looks really cool for the legendary raids, fresh. Since the actual intro that I filmed for this video, pretty much the day after, another round of Mewtwo raids went out, and one Mewtwo raid is being held at a local gym to me, one that I raid at frequently, but lo and behold, I did not receive a raid pass for it. I mean, I think there are plenty of people ahead of me to actually receive a raid pass at that gym, and they didn't receive a raid pass for it. The guy who's done almost 400 raids, legendary raids in our area, did not receive a raid pass for it. So I don't think I'll be able to get out there either to film it. I really wanted to get out to this event that, or this legendary raid that Axel was at, but I didn't get to do that. Just quickly as well, as you can see, he's in the lobby by himself. This was back when that glitch was happening that wouldn't show you other people in your in the raid party, so they're all just sitting there, fingers crossed that it's going in together. And luckily enough, we will see here that how many people are in there. Battle is starting, and 7 people, 9 people. Ooh, that's gonna be tight. 10 people. Okay, better. 11 people. Okay. That's a pretty good little size to beat Mewtwo. I think it's been done with less, so hopefully they can do, well, I know they beat it, but 12 people, yeah, they'll be fun. What was I saying? Yeah, so I really wanted to get out to this Mewtwo raid initially and film it, but I ended up being away at the time, and then I think for the next raid, the one that's at a local gym, really, really close, I am going to be at work. It's right in the middle of the day, around 12 o'clock I'm pretty sure, on a weekday, which is really stupid. I don't know why they do this to people. I mean, I will double check that, or we'll get my facts straight, but I'm pretty sure it is midday on a weekday, which just makes no sense to me when pretty much everyone invited is a working age human and not a child, and there is no school holidays at the moment, so no one would be free to do that. But luckily a lot of people that are going to that raid do work casually, so they have managed to get the time to go do the raid. So Mewtwo here going down relatively quickly, it's not insane, but it's gone down pretty quick. He's not the strongest little chap there with the defense, but absolutely destroying on the attack. But I have faith in these guys. They will be able to do it easy peasy. There's such a mishmash of Pokemon in there. We've got Ursaring, there's Pidgeotto, there is Dragonite, there is Tyranitar. So only a couple of people using type effective Pokemon there, but whatever you need to do to get the job done. I'm sure a lot of people that got invites for this was one of the rural raids. So this was at a gym kind of in a smaller, about 30 minutes out of Newcastle main city, and probably one of the smaller areas. So people that raid here frequently possibly aren't super high level, possibly more casual. I know Axel himself is pretty high level and a pretty active player, so he did have a good little team there with his Tyranitars and his Umbreons to take on Mewtwo. It's getting down to the wire here, but I'm going to keep chatting about the future of EX raids. So I don't know how the rest of the rollout for Mewtwo is going to go. So it seems that once again people are getting their second, third invites to Mewtwo raids, where there are still people that haven't received a single one. So there's a lot of I think frustration in the community around people not getting even their first Mewtwo raid, where people are complaining, oh no, he's gone down. Let's see if he can get back in to finish it off. It might be done by the time he gets back in. Rejoin battle. Hey! winner chicken dinner. So was that charge TM, potions, who needs them, and some rare candies. And, oh, nice amount of golden raz there. I really am so frustrated that hyper potions and revives are even a thing for raids because, you know, yuck. So Team Valor there, he's got 14 balls. Let's see if he can get, I do know, I'm pretty sure he does catch it, but I don't know when. So fingers crossed. He's going for the golden raz and suspense is high. Mewtwo attacks, throw, nice throw. It's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I would be stressing so hard. I'd have like sweaty thumbs. One roll. Are you serious? Are you gonna get this on? You're joking. First ball, Mewtwo. You're out of control, Axel. Oh my god. Mewtwo was caught. Nice throw. New Pokemon added to the dex. Registered to the Pokédex. So we did see there as well. The glitch. This was back when the first ball glitch wasn't being awarded. So I had this same thing when I did my first Suicune raid. I got the Suicune on the first ball, but I didn't get the credit for first throw. So really weird there. But that seems to be the same kind of glitch. So beautiful little Mewtwo there, 2233. I like the symmetry with the numbers there. So all around a nice little Mewtwo. Axel has also been kind enough to include some footage of Mewtwo in action, taking on some gyms. So let's see how it goes. Versing a Vaporeon, so he's been kind enough to add that extra footage in there for some attack goodness. Which is nice to see Mewtwo in action. One day I'll have one on my own account, but today is not that day. And this month is probably not that month. And god darn it, Niantic, when are we all just going to get invites for Mewtwo? I really think the EX raid thing is just such a bad idea, personally, because almost every single EX raid that I've seen is one that I'm like, cool, no full-time working human could ever make it to that raid unless they chucked a sickie, called in to their, basically had to like sacrifice money at their job to go and be at that raid, or, you know, pretend to be going for a doctor's appointment or something ridiculous like that. There's just no way that regular human beings, the majority of people that play video games are between ages like 25 to 35. Like that's the core age of gamers. Pokemon players that grew up playing Pokemon are they've been following the series for 20 years, so they're at least older than 20 for the majority. We've probably all got jobs. There's no way that we can make it to a raid at 3 in the afternoon if we work 9 to 5. So I really just think the EX raid system is not going to work in its current state. People are going to get frustrated, people are going to get angry about not being able to attend, and things like that. It seems like a messy system. Something that would make more sense to me would be to have it as either the raids, EX raids only start in the evening, so after 3 o'clock, so for school kids are finished at school after 3, and then running until, having a longer running time, so until, you know, 7 or 8 o'clock at night for people who work till, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock, they have a chance to actually get to the raids. So other than that, something else that would make sense, instead of having an EX raid invite go out, just have it as a regular raid, but they're just super rare. Mewtwo hardly ever spawns. So when it does spawn, everyone's like, holy moly, we need to get out there now. Like, let's drop what we're doing. You know, it's a weekend, it's the evening, like we can all make it to this raid. We haven't seen a Mewtwo in 3 weeks. Like, let's go and do it. And everyone has the chance to go out and do it. It just doesn't happen as frequently as the legendary raids. The rate at which the legendary raids spawn is crazy. And it makes them far less valuable that once everyone has 13 of them, you know, they're a little bit less legendary. So if Mewtwo was to spawn in a regular legendary raid, but just infrequently, not 40 times a day, once every couple of weeks, people would go and do that raid. People would be so pumped to just be like, oh, here it is, it's the Mewtwo, let's all go. Like, you know, and be able to make it to it would be incredible as well. I just know, like, I know in my heart of hearts, the day that I get a Mewtwo EX raid, my heart will just sink, because it will say on that little timer, you know, 2:30 till 4:30. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that time off work. It's going to be like a Tuesday. and there's just no way I'm gonna be able to attend. I can just feel it. So yeah. Just another massive thank you to Axel for providing this footage as well. It is really cool to see Mewtwo in action. Who knows, maybe one day, maybe one day I'll have one, but we just have to wait and see how Niantic decides to run with it. But yeah, that's it for me having a bit of a complaint about the EX raid system. It is so exciting to see you guys get your Mewtwo's. Like, this is, I'm so happy for every single person that is getting their Mewtwo's, getting their Mewtwo raids, and getting so excited and adding this incredible Pokemon to your Pokédex. Like, I could not be happier for all of you. So please don't take my disheartenment as a negative for you guys. Like, keep up the awesome work, keep raiding it, and keep battling hard. Like, it is really awesome to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Axel and his Mewtwo. That would have been so stressful to try and catch that one, but congrats, you got it. You're a legend. How about you guys? How many of you haven't received an EX raid pass yet? I know they're changing the system and how they're actually going to run the whole Mewtwo raids thing, but when they were kind of rolling around in America and in the States, did you guys get lucky enough to get one, or are you like me in the thumbs down category? Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you liked this one, thumbs down if you didn't, it's all good feedback. If you want to stay up to date with what's going on, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!